Hi. It is the day after, I guess you would say. Although I feel like with the time difference, I feel like I've been experiencing this for 2 whole days, which is not fun. But this, by this, I mean the 2016 presidential election. And I'm not going to just talk about the presidential part. I'm going to also talk about the local election part too, because I need to emphasize the fact that we don't understand the importance of the local elections. We lost the Senate. We could have still salvaged something out of this if people would have voted for their senators. If more liberals, more progressives would have actually paid attention and voted at least for the local elections. I don't know if people know this, but you don't have to vote for every office on the ballot. You can choose some not to vote for. And, I understand that everybody had a horrible choice and it was not a easy choice, but it makes me sad and frustrated and upset that we don't have the understanding that the local elections are also important. Now, I had some one glimmer of light in my ballot, which is a very progressive attorney general. Josh Shapiro is now the new attorney general in my area in Pennsylvania. So that was like the only good thing that happened, I think, from the election. Katie McGinty lost the Senate position, so we have more Pat Toomey, who is not good. I don't know how I feel right now. I just wanted to make a quick video to just give people some encouragement, let people know that even over here in China, I'm hurting. Let people know that this isn't the end. That's my calendar. I'm not gonna edit this. I don't care. That today is another day. Today is a new day, and for me, it's actually 2 days after the election. But today's a new day, and we have to move on. I'm sitting in my classroom right now because I have to teach my kids, and I also wanted to briefly touch on the fact that there's something to be said about being a teacher right now. I my students are not connected really to what's happening in the States right now, even the one that is from the United States, because he has been living abroad for so long. And so I don't have to really have that conversation with them, that I know a lot of my fellow teachers in the US are having to have with their students. And, I'm going to actually post a link to the article, that what do you tell your students? Because I've heard people already have stories of their kids being so upset, and especially kids who have parents who are immigrants. Oh, is my family having to move? Is Donald Trump going to put me in jail? I mean, there's a lot of fear, and I think that as a teacher, the best thing that we can do is let them know that we're here for them, and that and to give them the information that will help them to know that you know it's not the end of the world. It's much as it feels like it is. Last thing I will say is that you know I'm seeing a lot of blaming, and I understand that people are angry and that people are upset, and I see a lot of, oh well, see, this is what happens when you vote third party, and this is what happens when this, and this is what happens when that. And I understand that people need to vent, and it's frustrating, and it's a really upsetting time. But I don't think that pointing fingers and placing blame is going to help. I think the thing that we need to do is comfort each other, to come together, and to realize that we have a lot of fighting to do. We have an uphill battle to climb, and it's not going to be easy. But we can't do it unless we do it together. So I think that that's the thing that I wanted to leave you with, is that love does trump hate, and that we can get past this. We can get through it. I apologize for not doing more vlogs and videos, but as a teacher, I get really busy. I get tired. There's so much going on in my life, and I wanted to make this video though because I just wanted to reach out and let people know that didn't forget about them, even though I'm over here in Beijing. the weather's starting to get really bad as far as the pollution. So there's been a lot of like down days where, you know, you just don't feel great because the pollution is really bad. But I got an air purifier, yay, for my apartment, so that's good. And yeah, everything's moving along smoothly. I had my first parent-teacher conferences yesterday, and God, my eyes are tearing up. I'm not crying, I promise. And it went well. It went really well. I still have one meeting today after school, but I don't anticipate having any problems with it. But anyway, as usual, I love you. And just remember that you're beautiful, you are worthy, and you are worthy of love. And I will see you in the next video, which will hopefully not be a long time from now. Okay, bye.